going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. You don't like this lady, do you?
Well, it's not a question of liking her. She's an idiot.
Good point.
It's not like or dislike. She shouldn't be a school board member. You wouldn't let her walk your dog.
Yeah.
That's how dumb she is.
Fair enough.
Did you call me?
Yes, I did.
So now I don't
Nice
have
to meet you
now,
in person.
now I don't have to go to the station. Do you
No,
guys,
I
do you guys
figured
read my website, falmouthtoday.me?
I'm not familiar with it.
Listen. You guys, you're going to be the only police officers in southern Maine that don't read it.
Okay.
I got another one for you. Hang on.
Thank you.
I'm 84,000
Thank
hits
you.
short of 2 million hits this year.
Oh, wow.
Good for you.
Last year I had 3,355,000.
Wow.
I'm on my way to 5 million hits this year because people are reading the stuff about the school board up there. It's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Well, you'll get 1 or 2 more hits today.
I hope so. I hope so. I was in Target parking lot up in Augusta, and there was a police officer about your size talking to a woman, and I saw her parked at the end of the parking lot. So I went over and said, what was going on with the woman? Because I thought it was like a break-in in the car. She said, oh, it was a hit and run. And I said, well, do you ever read Falmouth Today? She said, oh, God, read it all the time. Everybody in the station reads it. This is Augusta.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm the guy that read. She said, oh, no way. I gave him a card. She said, people back at the shop are going to just die laughing that I met you. So apparently a lot of the police like what I write.
Yeah.
I write really harsh stories about people doing bad stuff while they're on duty.
Yeah.
There was a sergeant in Scarborough, O'Malley. He was dating 2 women while he was living with his wife. I ran a picture of him, his wife, and the 2 women. And a story, like one of the women was a school bus driver for Scarborough. And I said, when the police car and the bus are together someplace on a back road, they're in the bus doing it. I said, does she carry a sign in her bus that says, if we're rocking, don't be knocking? And can you imagine the meeting he had with his wife when he got home that night? You know why I found out about that? Because guys like you called me up and said, he's never available for backup. I said, what's going on? He's dating these women. He's dating them on duty. That guy hangs up. I call a different cop. They don't know I know the 2 cops. Right. I said, just this question. What do you know about O'Malley? Got the same story. Oh. He says, I should have called you about this a long time ago. I said, well, you know, I'll look into it.
That's
Guess
a lot,
what?
That's
Guess
a
what?
lot of energy.
Guess
Who the hell
what?
wants to do that?
Well, listen. It rotated.
Got enough time dealing with one woman.
Rotated off the site because every 6 weeks, you know, we add more stuff and take stuff off the back. So it rotates off, and people call me up and say, you got to put it back up. So many people miss it. They want to see it again. So the second time, the lead was this: is he buying Viagra by the pound?
Oh my goodness.
Man.
So he had the meeting with his wife.
Yeah.
He had his meeting with his wife twice because of that.
Oh, I'm sure there was some dinner time conversation.
I just go on the basis, if you're not doing anything bad, I won't write about it. But nobody's ever had a voice where in a local area where, you know, something where people are being screwed over, where they can come to somebody and I can put it on my website and a zillion people read it.
Yeah.
I mean, the story that's running right now had 57,000 hits in 1.5 days, 1.5 days, 57,000 hits.
Wow.
I'm amazed. I'd be happy if 30 people read it. Guess how big my distribution list is to get those numbers?
I don't know.
67 names.
Wow.
It explodes off 67 names. When I do a new post, I send it out. I have a block thing that says FTM, and I hit FTM, and it sends it to 67 people.
That's all you need. Word of mouth.
Falmouth Today, Maine. There we go. You're on my list. I'm gonna.
Your reading list?
Yeah, I'm gonna add this to.
You're gonna enjoy it.
All right.
It's interesting.
Sounds
and
good.
I'm not saying to brag. No one's more amazed about this stuff than I am.
Right. Right. No, I don't have, you know, as long as you're...
If you saw, like, the woman stopped me the first day I did this up at Ella's place. I talked to Nick last night. I apologize. I said, I didn't think anyone would screw with you because of the sign, because it's not your fault. So the first day I was up there, a woman, gray-haired woman, stopped. She said, I like your sign. I said, if you knew Ann, you'd love my sign. And I'm not against Ann as a person. She's just, all her beliefs, like... she wants to have a Marxist operation. She doesn't want anyone to have free speech except her. She got up in front of the town council. She says, I don't want to live in a community like this. You know, a community where people can walk around and say anything they want.
Yeah.
Hey, move out of the United States. Go someplace where that's not allowed.
Yeah. Well, you're certainly welcome to say what you want as long as you're doing it peacefully. It looks like you are to me, so...
Hey, I'm just trying... What I'm trying to do is make people aware of, if I'm willing to come from New Hampshire to do this, how bad do you think she is?
Yeah.
She's bad for the community.
Yeah.
She's bad for Cumberland. She's bad for the school board.
Right. Well,
this is the second one I've had in 4 days, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Jeff Porter, the superintendent of schools, we had a sign attached to the fence that's on Tuttle Road. And he let another group put a bid sheet up there that said, honk if you support the school board. Well, people drove by all hours of day and night and honked, okay? So once you establish the fence as a public location for signs, under the 14th Amendment, I can place a sign there. Well, he took my sign down and kept it. So now I'm going to sue the MSAD 51 for stealing my sign. I filed a police complaint up there.
Yep.
I've got it up on my, I just sent out an email about it. I have it back at the house right now, but it's very similar to this piece of yellow paper.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's
sure it is.
Standard form.
Yeah.
But you can take my sign down, but you can't keep it.
Right, it's your property.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
yeah.
I talked with, the district attorney, Jonathan Sarback.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know him well, so I was in there talking with him the other day about this. He says, I'm going to manage this directly because I don't want my assistant district attorneys getting involved in this. He says, I'm just going to be like the air traffic controller. He says, I'm going to make sure this stays as a civil thing, not criminal. He said, we don't need any more criminal stuff. So what we're doing is just trying to make people aware of what's going on. And this all started last June with the equity letter they sent out saying, we need to have critical race training here in Cumberland.
Yeah.
So last June, everything it just exploded off that. So many people are mad about it, but they can't come forward and say anything because they get screwed by everybody around them. I mean, here's a guy trying to run a pizza place, and they're telling him that, if you don't do something about Doyle, we're never going to buy a pizza there again. Well, people complaining about me never buy a pizza there to begin with.
Yeah.
And the poor guy, I've known Steve, his father, and the family for 40 years. And I felt bad about the whole thing, so I went up and apologized. I says, it was not my intention to get you involved in this.
Right.
But he made the phone call before I apologized, so
Okay.
I understand. I'm not upset about
Well, like
it.
I said, thank you for being so understanding. So I'll just give you your copy. I apologize, it tore a little bit. Any questions for me before we let you get back to minding your business?
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't have any questions for you.
Haven't you had a fun time visiting with me?
Absolutely. Yes, this is the most exciting thing I've done all morning.
And you're going to be on YouTube in a little while.
That's awesome.
But you have a very good attitude. I think you guys do a great job. Thank you for your service. And on top of that, I'm not trying to cause trouble, but I'm going to stand up for my rights.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's part of what we do as police officers.
On my
as
card,
well.
it says member of the National Press Club.
Yeah.
And they try to throw me out because I ran for school board. So you can't throw somebody out of a club because they run for a public office. It's against the law.
Yeah.
And this is a National Press Club that goes all over the United States. It's a huge operation. When I joined 10 years ago, there was only 12 of us in the state of Maine.
Yeah.
I was one of 12.
Yeah.
You can only get into it with your writing.
Okay.
So enjoy my website. There's all kinds of crap on it.
Good luck.
Whoop, let me get my thing
Okay.
over. Yes, thank you.
All right.
Nice
Thank
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Take care.
Have a
Enjoy
great
this
day.
nice weather we're having.
Have a great day. Thank you.